People, welcome to my camera. Reel up the weapons and turn them on. Mayday, 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 don't ramp with my payday. Beware, beware, beware. Shotgun, engage to shoot. Run them down and burn them down. Shotgun, put out and shoot. No one escape. People, welcome to my videos, and this one is about my power and the justice. My superpower, justice. In America, you know me that I stand up for my rights. If you're following on my videos, them million, trillion, billion years to come, I do updates on what is going on. So this is one of them, and this is Rastafari I lead. Understand? So if you check out Get a Love Lesson, and this is not permanent love, and teenager doing the right thing. Let's get to it. No, you know I stand up for my rights, right? And when I stand up for my rights, I went to international law. But before I left my work, I was under attack. So I left work when 2009. And I explained in cameras, Floridas, and what was happening to me. You understand? So I also explained to you that international law government comes to me and cut me a deal, say, well, I should not. So to tell the people, I said this before, if you have problem with the justice system, if he come trying to cut you a deal, do not take it. Follow the laws they got. And I do everything they tells me. You see me doing strolls, it was to save the earth. Because when the sun get knocked and they caught a fall the land, there's certain procedure have to be followed to save the land. If you stand, there are certain things that give on to you. I repeat, if justice is a light company, I have to have a light company. Understand? If them have a corporation of a police force, me have to have one. If them have a military, I have to have one. Understand? Because them can't do the ultimate. If them have a phone company, I have to have one, and by just register. So I register all these things. Understand? Gambling house, movie theater, and all these things that they told me to do. And I also was given a business to protect myself, because what happened, my name was supposed to roll over into the landfall. Once them, understand? Because most of them construct land. Like for example, if you are a landfaller and you own a building or a supermarket or a McDonald's, you understand? Once it's so knocked, they're gonna roll over in my name to save the country. So I make a deal to save America and the whole land. Understand? So what happened? The fight and everything that I did is save them. You understand? I do many chat. I walk from Queens, go straight to Manhattan. They didn't respect it. All I was saying was, they're trying to kill everybody and they are the justice. And they're making reckless thought as if I'm gone. You understand? But I was schooled for like 4 years by them in the streets. And they're letting me know what is what and what the troops do, what the police do, what other earths and demons and species do. You understand? To the people, and why they end land and end time. You understand? But I do what I have to do to save the people, to get guard and protection to the earth. So while I was doing it I noticed that they wasn't into to protect the earth, but I realized that my name was rolling over into other things like properties and building. So what happened after just the time passed, they rolled it over back into their name. You understand? So they didn't stick with no plan. International law didn't stick to no plan. The Jamaican troops, they didn't stick to no plan. The Mexican troops, they didn't stick to no plan. The Americans, they didn't stick to no plan. They're not passing me and tell them to stick to the plan. But when I check it now, we had like 8, 9, 10 years. Understand? But I left 09. Understand? I left 09 at that time period up to 2025. Understand? Justice didn't do nothing. I have to be the one end up fixing the problem. With the dimensions wars, I fix that. They give somebody else it. Say they fix it. They even give people medal. Say they fix it. They even give people best songwriter for my rhymes, greatest songwriter for my rhymes. You gotta check it. The people who watching what I'm doing, this is what the justice doing. And the justice highlight all of my songs, and they want to own up my lyrics. But what happened now? One side of the government here, like sleeping on the situation. I noticed that they talk a lot of this, and no proof of nothing, and I was cool on that. So they would only make promises but no proof. Understand? And when a black man supposed to make history, what they do, they steal all their way. Notice they steal all their way. The troops them. They steal all the way. The government steal all my way. If you could see that in the talks and the music and the writing, that's what was my history. And they took all that and fool the people because they control the people. Understand that when the troops them do not want the people to have nothing, I said this before, they steal all their way and force them to talk and shoot guns. Now let's go back to me now. They shoot me 15 times. Now watch this. I run an experiment on myself. Understand that? I run an experiment on myself, and while I was running an experiment with the land and the powers of the electrical and the power of the earth and the universe and the soils and the trees, and they was calling me crazy because they don't teach that to the people. But I realized, yo, that's what you teach. What about what you don't teach? Let me search for what you don't teach. I'm looking at books and say, them things I don't teach. So I was searching for what's the name? Eternal life. I was searching for never old. So I told you before that I noticed when spring come is a different changes of the earth. When fall come, you notice all of the leaves they fall off. Then I noticed some of the trees them not falling off. Winter, spring, winter is still green. So I'm saying I studied for like about 5-10 years before I understand it fully. So what I did know, I realized there's other things to it. So I find out how to log on to the earth, and a lot of man try to log on to it. So the government listened and took the tactics of logging onto the earth and tried to use it to hinder the people because it control the electrical powers. But I'm the leader of it. I'm the one, the founder of it. So I now realize species and aliens and wolf and patuks and all different species come talking. Some of them put down them vanquish, but I didn't flinch or nothing like that, because when you're not the sun, you wake up at a dimension. Understand? So they come to me and tell me, say that the porting system and the traveling system they come from I mind. And then it let other earth invent it. So in order for it to activate, I have to take some walk here and there. You understand? So I figure out how to make it work. So what happened now, I realized there's a lot of things within the earth. So I'm in front of my yard one day, and a lady tells me there's zillions and zillions and trillions and billions of weapons within the earth. You understand? So I say zillion, but human not discover 55 of them or 10 of them. And I'm the one who give the land the lead. So I come up with shotgun in case to shoot. So when I come on shotgun now, I know the shotgun can defend it. And back to what I was saying now, this same month, I get 2 shots in on my side. 2 shots go off. Blow, blow, blow. Somebody come and try to shoot me there, but it didn't hit me where I would have feel the pain. Understand? But the shotgun kick off. Blah, blah, blah. Understand? I shoot down the person, but the person vanished. And next thing again, I was coming up from Jamaica estate. If you live in Queens, I got some home up on Jamaica estate, which the police they're living in. Let's get to it now. And I was coming down and someone shoot a shot. Me a blow. When the shot go off me, it hit me, but I didn't drop. I'm a shot. And then the technology, someone fire a silent shot, fire a sniper shot. Understand? So when I come home, I feel it. Feel it within my brain. Understand? So I realize now. So I found the shield of the earth, because when we put the shield on the sun, it's the same shield I get. Now how I discover now how to put shield on the sun is a device. The device. When the sun not there's a compass of the land, and the compass of the land is a technology. Because what you're standing on is a computer. Understand? The sun is a computer. The sun, the moon, the stars, and all those things are computer. The trees are computer. Understand? But you just have to, on a certain levels of realms of life, to understand. So the soil and the grass, it have powers in it. But you have to find out how to connect it to the electrical force of it. So this is what I done. So what I realize now, when we found the shield to the sun, so I put the shield on the sun. So what mankind is doing now is clouding up the sky and coding the sun to pop the sun. Understand? And these are the ones that the government that don't doing that. Understand? And what happened now, the shield of the sun now become a furnace, so I get to know the device and realize it's a very dangerous weapon. Very dangerous. So the police them will try to lock I up, my program disappearance on you. If you try to come lock I up, if you don't break the rule, you're my power, the software will clip you. Understand? So every mistake you make onto I, you wipe out. If the government run the world and wake up, every government die. And listen why. America set the rule, buy a rule. Buy and selling rule. Me buy, government don't have no right to own what I buy. International law didn't defend what I buy. Understand? I gain power to defend what I buy. Understand? So I buy home, government took it over. When they send the paperwork to me, government show up at the post office and took it over. Some of the real estate agency, they do not realize that we live in a modern time. This is not Martin Luther King time, Marcus Garvey and Martin Luther King and Bustamante time. This is a technology time. If I buy something in the computer, you cannot take I out the computer because I bring re-upload to the world. Re-upload to the power, to the technology that I think he call M1. You understand that? The creator of them of it, the scientists them that come together and make it, that's what it name M1. M1 camera. If you check M1 camera, you will notice that I invented. A dimension have many worlds, B dimension have many worlds, C dimension, and number never stop counting. You can never stop counting unless you give up stop counting. Everything keep counting. So there's billions, zillions of worlds. Understand that? So this is what I do now. I am a creator of world. I have the power to send probe and create land. And I discover it within the land. So I am the creator of the land. This is what it is. If the word, the one you're standing on is a myself do it, but you have to understand the powers of within creation. But when I check the buying part, I realize they're depriving me for what I own. Understand? America have them police are living at my home. American have them police are steal my car. Understand? America have them police attack me 24/7. American police them shoot at me many times. Both soldiers and police. And remember now, if you think it's a joke, America have a long list of stars that they murder. Understand? And I want you to check this now. Police are own property that belong to I with forged paper. Have you ever checked how much black man and woman America have locked up in a prison for forgery? Have you ever checked how much? America have more than 300,000 man, or maybe 5,000, 20,000. If you check the numbers, I mean you say about 500,000 or 300,000 or 100,000 man for forgery, but the soldiers them and the police them are brag so they own what I have with false paper. You remember Madoff pulled some scam them say and then put Madoff in a prison for something Madoff didn't do. And a false they send Madoff to prison for. False. Understand? Forgery paper. So if soldier owning forgery paper, using forgery paper, and police using forgery paper owning property and they're not going to jail, they need to get shotgun shoot. So I notice the shotgun not wiping them out. When I say activate shotgun, shoot down Babylon, he said we are not at that time yet. You understand? You have to understand what's going on. And they want to prison me. So the people who watch this camera now, police want to prison me to stand up for my rights. And mark me word, them break the financial law. Because I caught them break the financial law. And then breaking the copyright law. Then breaking the human rights law. Then breaking the slavery law. You understand that? And they tell me to go and they own what I buy. They didn't set the trend, they don't set the level. Bank have different way. When you have money, bank have different way of buying things. And because they can't fall in the land, there's a different level come. People who are educated must go search online for Earth and the space law exists. Where if the police can't break in the law, the space them can bring in new law. Who is space? Space is different land. Where they didn't teach you in your school. Where they didn't teach you in the book. Then teacher says one land. But that is stupidity. Understand? You got to understand. But when we check this now, America is failing the people. America is not understanding what's happening. America want to lock me up and I come to him. Now watch this level. Me and international law, we discuss of saving the earth and ending and wiping out the wrong and stopping all the falling. When we realize that them maybe transform into different person and come talk to I, which is the same soul underneath. But when we check it, the same ones them want fall the land and I bomb down the earth. And I'm getting up every morning and I try to protect it. Them are the same ones stealing all the money me have. All of my music money, all of my affiliate money, all of my rent money, all of my tithes money. Because I make it to the level where I free the land and all I have to collect is tithes. The ones that want to kill everyone still collecting my money. I'm planning assassination. And when I say connect me to war shield, connect me to ear shield, connect me to gun shield, this is what I use beat them. I'm discover all those four things within the land. Understand? I realize that there's a powers beyond man. Or you wipe out the whole of Westmoreland, the whole of Kingston, the whole of Jamaica, the whole of America. They can't win. Let me tell this, man, if they don't give me what mine, they're gonna be no police. The people gonna become the police. Because they're not setting the rules and following the rules. Understand? And this is what I want you to understand. When you hear bomber go up in the sky, it's not no one no coding nothing, just dimension and a gunshot and bam. And sometimes I hear voices are call, angel call and say, well, send me cup, boom, and send it off. You understand? But remember now, Rasta are the rightful ruler of the land. This is why it turn out like that. You understand? And anywhere Rasta man go, them always want to pressure them and come with certain things. I mean, notice them trick all of the youth, them trick all of the man and the woman and trick dance all them. Tell the black youth themselves to come to themselves. Tell the music industry to come to themselves and check what they're doing and check what them saying in the song. Tell Jamaican and the roots man them and the one them are saying the positive to come to themselves because they've been tricked by all the Twig one, all the Saddam one. Understand? They're making our country where I come from, Jamaica, look like idiot. America catch on America, them want war. Because of what's going on, because other dimension invading the land. If other dimension invading the land, mankind will think for themselves. Especially black youths and to think for themselves and know themselves. Million, trillion, billion years to come. This was the camera. The justice and my power. Remember this. Free up the weapons and turn them out. Mayday, mayday, mayday. Don't ramp with the payday. Beware, beware, beware. Shotgun. Engage to shoot. Run them down and burn them down. Shotgun, put out and shoot. No one escape.